Rise. Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the cook.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Cook, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've got a 13-year-old daughter and a ex-husband that's decided to start his life over, but I can't do that because I've got a child to take care of, and I need some help doing that.
What do you mean by start his life over? He remarried?
All right, folks, buckle up because this courtroom case is about to get real. We've got a mother fighting for child support, an ex-husband who's trying to reinvent himself in law school, and a judge who's about to break down the financial reality. No sugarcoating. Will the law be on mom's side, or is dad's situation just too tight to contribute? And what about their 13-year-old daughter? Cheerleading, student council, and everyday expenses don't pay for themselves. The tension is real, the stakes are high, and we're about to get into some serious courtroom drama. Let's see how it all unfolds.
He's decided to go back to school.
That's a good thing, right?
That's fine, but it doesn't help us any.
Okay, you mean financially? It doesn't help
Financially,
you.
right.
Okay, what type of activities are your daughter, involved in?
She wants to do cheerleading, and she's on student council.
Okay. And I'm assuming student council costs, they have a membership fee or something?
They have membership fees, and they have a lot of activities that they do that they're involved in because it's kind of a leadership thing, and so they have a lot of things that they have to go to as well.
Okay. All right, and you're just looking for some financial assistance?
I'm just asking for some help.
Sounds pretty straightforward, sir. Is there a reason why you don't want to give her any money to pay for your daughter?
Well, it's not...
The classic starting over dilemma. While it's great that dad is pursuing a law degree, that doesn't erase his financial responsibilities. The real question here is, how's the court balance a parent's aspirations with their obligations? Is it fair for mom to struggle alone while dad is getting a leg up in his career? Or should she be more understanding of his situation? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think has a stronger case so far?
That I don't want to pay. It's just I'm not working at all. I'm a full-time student.
Okay.
My tuition is paid for, and I've got a Pell Grant, and I get basically $3,200 for a school year to help cover my living expenses as well. So,
do they break that up by semester?
It's broken up by semester. I have to maintain grades and stay in school. I have to prove that to be able to continue to receive the grant. So I'm just trying to further my education. I understand my daughter's important to me. I love her very much, but I'm going back to law. I'm trying to get into law school, so I'm trying to figure out how to better it in the long run.
Okay. That sounds pretty fair, ma'am. Are you aware that he gets this Pell Grant money?
Yes, ma'am, I am. But I know a lot of students also work at least a part-time job.
Right.
And, the money's getting...
This is where things get tricky. Dad's pulling the I'm a broke student card. But let's be honest. Many students work part-time jobs and take care of responsibilities. So, is it fair to claim I can't pay when millions do just that? On the flip side, law school is no joke, and getting through it debt-free could mean a better future for his daughter long-term. What do you guys think? Is he being irresponsible, or is he playing the smart game?
The Pell Grant, I know it's not a lot, but again, I'm only a daycare worker, so I don't get a lot of money either, and I need some help even just with her normal everyday things. I'm paying for her insurance as it is, and just trying to keep things going is difficult.
Right, I understand, but you can't squeeze blood out of a rock. Okay, you understand that, right?
Yes.
He's only going to be obligated to pay whatever it is that he has as income. Although some students may work, not all full-time students have a job either. I mean, you have to take that into consideration. So based on it,
mom's holding it down, juggling work, parenting, and all the costs that come with raising a teenager. And let's be real, cheerleading and student council aren't just fun extracurriculars. They actually matter for her daughter's future. So while dad is investing in his education, mom's investing in their child's entire life. The real question is, how do you balance financial struggle versus long-term benefits? Who's making the bigger sacrifice here?
information that he provided and that the testimony that you both gave, him confirming the amount of money that he receives from going to school, and you knowing that, that's all he's going to be obligated to give you at the moment. Now, later, at some time when he does, presumably go to law school or anything like that, you can receive extra money after he starts working. But as for right now, I can't take more from him than what he has. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So $3,200 per school year is not even, he's not even making a full year worth of that money. You said a semester is broken down, so like $1,600 or so.
That's about right. So I'm living with somebody else that's going to school, so we're helping split the expenses, trying to make it last as long as we possibly can.
Right. So, ma'am, based on what he's telling me, and I have to assume his testimony is true until you provide me with anything different. That's all he has at this time. So that's all that I can calculate off of. So because of that, $3,200 is not a lot of money. So I would have to.
Here's the cold, hard truth. The judge can't make money appear out of thin air. The law only considers actual income, not potential future earnings. So while Dad's financial situation might improve down the road, that doesn't help Mom today. This is a common issue in child support cases. Should the court consider future potential or just current reality? Drop your thoughts below.
Base his child support on minimum wage. You understand?
Yes. And
Okay.
any help would help.
Okay, it's something. It's something.
Right.
It may not cover everything, but you also work. So until he's able to get a better, not necessarily a better job because he's not working right now, but maybe, as he keeps going through school, he may get more money from a Pell Grant. We don't necessarily know, but until that happens, he'll be at this amount. So gross of minimum wage is $1,256. Net of $1,134.87.
Boom. The numbers are in, and Dad's court-ordered support is set at just $226 a month. That's barely enough for a couple of school trips, let alone all the teen's expenses. But hey, at least it's something. This is a huge debate. Should parents be required to pay based on what they could earn, or just what they currently have? Sound off in the comments should the system change.
Which brings your monthly obligation to $226.97. That's based on minimum wage. Okay? All right. Would that $226 help cover something with student council?
Yes,
something
ma'am.
with cheerleading?
Yes, I just needed some help. I wasn't expecting him to do everything.
Okay. All right. And sir, you understand that, correct?
So when does that start?
That starts today.
Okay.
The obligation starts today. Just know that in the future, when you get a job or you start receiving more money for some reason from your Pell Grant, you have an obligation to report that. And if you don't, she can actually report it and bring you back to court. And at that time, you will be paying more than minimum wage and child support. Just want to make sure you understand that. So if you become a big-time lawyer one day and for some reason your child is still under the age of 18, your child support could still go up.
I got it.
Okay? Any questions from either of you?
Yeah.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The judge is keeping it real. Dad's support might be low now, but the moment he starts cashing in as a lawyer, best believe that child support will skyrocket. And trust me, the system does not play around with unpaid child support. So, do you think it's fair that Mom has to wait for a possible future paycheck? Or should there be a better system in place now? What a case. We've got a mother holding down the fort, a father banking on a future career, and a judge breaking it all down by the book. The verdict? Dad pays minimum wage child support for now. But things could change when his income rises. Fair or unfair? You tell us. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. See you next time